Hey everyone, Nitesh this side. So let's start with the question. So the question is find the difference. So you are given two string S and a T, and your string T is generated by a random shuffling string S and then add one more letter at a random position. So you have a string S and you have a string T, and T is generated by randoming the character of S and one more character is added into the string T. So you need to return the letter that was added to T. Okay, so let's see with an example. So if you can see in this, A, B, C, D is a string S, and we shuffle the character of string S and insert it into T, and we add one more character that is E. Okay, so we need to return this E character. Okay, so if you can uh, approach this question, basically, we can see if S has n length, so T will be having n plus 1 length. Okay, so we just need to return this one extra character which is inserted in T. Okay. So how can we approach for this question? So if we see in the constraints, like in the question, it's already mentioned we have only lowercase English letters. So what we will do, we will create a array of 26 size and we will insert all the S character in the array. Okay. So let's see with an example. This is A, B, C, D. This is S and we are taking one array. Okay. So this like a, you can say a hash which will store in array. So first we will insert the first character. So A is right now is 0, so we will update it A by 1. Then we encounter B, so we will insert B also in this and we encounter 1. Then we insert C and we'll increase the value of C by 1 and we insert D also, so we will increase the value by 1. Okay. Now what we need to do when we go for the T string, basically we need to check whether this character value is greater than 1 or not in the array. If it is not greater than 1, that means this is the extra character that is not present in the in our hash. So we can do this. Let's see. So we will insert A. We will check for A. Is A is greater or equal to 1? Sorry, greater or equal to 1. We will consider it. We will decrease this value by 0. Now we'll check for B. For B, B is greater than equal to 1, so we will update this value by negative. We will do it 0. For C, we do the similar thing. We will decrease it value by 1, so it will become 0. Then for D, again we check is it greater or equal to 1? Yes, it is greater than equal to 1, so we will optimize and we will decrement this by 1, so it will become 0. Now we check for E. So we see E is not greater or equal to 1, it is less than 1, so this is the extra character that we are encountering. So this will be our final answer. Okay. So as you can see for this, our time complexity will be big of basically t, and the time complexity basically t is basically t length, which is n plus 1, and space will be or big of 26. Basically we are getting. So it's a constant space. Okay. I was thinking to one more approach, so we'll update you with that also. Okay, so what we can use is basically we can XOR the to string. Basically, if you know the XOR of same element is always 0 or same element is always 0, and if we do for different element it always be 1. Okay, basically, so it will always be 1. So what we will do, we will store the last character of this in a character. Okay, so we will take a current character as E, and what we will do, we will start from uh, both the indexes from here. So what we will do, we will basically in CC we will do E XOR A XOR A. So if you XOR the element for the same element, it will be 0. Okay, E XOR 0, and anything which we XOR with different, so it will give us the same element, so we will get E. Okay, now same we will move forward, we will go to this and we will go to this, so we encounter the same approach, so we will store the same operator, so it will be again come to E. Okay, so as you can see, this is pretty simple, so let's just write the code for this. So we take a character which is, let's assume as this, so we will do t dot char at t dot length -1. So we take the last character of the string t, so we will loop over it for int I equal to 0, I less than s dot length, and we do I plus plus, and we do z equal to c XOR s dot char at I, and we do one more approach, c equal to c, need to do one more thing, c XOR t dot char at I. So at the end we get the one different element that is present in our character c. We just return this c. Okay, so let's run the code. Okay, so there is one mistake. What is that? Let's see. Okay, so it is telling us like there. Okay, so problem is basically like this XOR is returning the int, so we need to cast this int into a character. So what we will do char, and similarly in the bottom we will do char. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so we just need to use bracket also with that. Okay, hope this time it will run. So as you can see, we get the output. Let's submit it. Okay, so as our code is submitted, thank you for watching this video.